Welcome to episode 21 of the Direwolf20's 1.12.2 pack played by NulReference. And it is a beautiful morning. I do have to admit that, unfortunately, I lost a video again. But that's okay. At least it was only some stuff to tear down and rebuild, and it ended up being a really long video anyways, so what's going to go back in will probably take 2 episodes. Although I have everything built already. So if you guys remember at the end of episode 20, I told you I was going to do some rebuild, and you can see it in the mini-map there a little bit. I was thinking pyramid, and I got this. I'm not sure what to call it. Kind of got some Mayan temple going on there. You know, maybe something a little Japanese. Not entirely sure, but I like it. So far I have not done anything with this room. I did put in elevators. So now we have this area here, which had my Britannia everything set up here. I ripped it down so that I could redo it for you guys. Then I have this platform here. Not entirely sure what's going to happen up here. And then of course we have the roof. The peak of the roof. So let's show this to you from a couple angles here, so you guys can get some appreciation for it. Spent quite a bit of work doing this, and I've got those pillar spots in, but I don't know if I'm actually going to use them. I may just leave them exactly like they are. I kind of like them that way. Spent some time in the nether, spent some time doing other things. One of the things that we were going to do is we were going to go after the Ender Dragon. Well, I have bad news, guys. Already did. And this is what I used to hurt him. It actually turned out to be a pretty good crossbow. Wait, I have a multiplier left on that? No. I thought it said I had a multiplier left, and I was like, what? Why isn't it super faster then? But, pretty good crossbow. Takes down most enemies in one hit. I found that the metal part of the bolt, or the body of the bolt that you make with the arrow pattern or the arrow cast, only has to do with how many arrows you get out of each one. Oh, it's showing it as a durability now. There, ammo. Well, like I was saying, this has got a reed core, and that just works on the modifier and bonus ammo, which is how much ammo you get. And the modifier, in this case breakable, and in this case end speed, which basically means this is a super flat teleporting bolt on this one, and this one's breakable, but you get a lot more ammo theoretically. Well, there's a third more than this, so that's what that did. There's a bunch of other stuff in here that we'll get to explaining. First, let's go downstairs to the, as you can see, so I've got a machine infuser from RF Tools. Empowerer. That was actually easy to set up. I'll show you the recipe on those in a minute. Come down here. What have we got going on down here? Hold on a second. Is my mic? Yep, mic's working properly. Okay, so I put a grid down here. It's not a crafting grid, it's just an item grid, just so that I can get in and out of the system to get stuff if I need it. Like I said, this bag's got a lot of goodies in it. There's actually a goodie. Oh, that goodie is what belongs in it. There we go. Okay, so phytogenic isolator, nothing new there. New igneous extruder here, and I was having a lot of trouble with the thermal expansion pipes jamming up on this. So I went with XNet, and I initially had these as void drawers, and I don't know why, because these keep these full. And I've got smooth stone, stone brick, silicone, polished stone, gravel, regular cobble, sand, sandstone, glass. And I put this in its own drawer to limit it obsidian. Because I didn't need 16,000 obsidian. This is attached to a pump in the nether. This is literally just attached right there. I didn't want to run a pipe. That, and I love the look of those things. What's going on here? Is it because I paused it? It is. So when you pause it, it disconnects from the thermal expansion pipes. Isn't that cute? And I did that because I have so much of that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. This system is going to have to change somewhere, somehow, because I am running out of wood. I've got bone meal up there in the system right now, trying to make it recover. That was there. Let's see what we got in here. Wow. Forgot about this. I've been processing some of the stuff that's been coming in through the void miner. But you can see how many hours I spent working on the house now. That I was able to get that, and it's still spitting out more. How much more does it have to go? Okay, it was almost completely finished anyways. But as you see, nice chunk of cinnabar there. I think the biggest use for that right now is to get me rich slags. Speaking of rich slag, what do we got in here? 44 of it. And some nether quartz. Nice. What do we got in here? Got some bricks, some nickel. Good bit of platinum. You get iridium when you grind platinum. Although it's absolutely useless except as a decoration, apparently. Didn't find anything that used it as a recipe except an iridium gear, and nothing uses an iridium gear. So let's take a look at the loot haul while I was gone. Ooh, looks like we're about ready for tier 2 on that. So I'm obviously going to have to set up automated processing of this stuff soon. Very soon. Probably in the next episode or 2. Not doing it today because I already have things for today. So I got all that covered. Oh, moved my storage compacting drawers down here. And I'm going to need a couple more. Because now that I have the empowered materials from RF Tools, I want them in a compacting drawer so I can get them as blocks or otherwise. Let's see. Obviously, beat the dragon. Dragon mill is good for 500 grid power. That's awesome. The infusing machine. I use this to infuse my power cells because they have a lot. The farther away they are from the main one, they start getting loss, and this keeps them from having a loss. Okay, so do I have those in here already? I don't see them, so let's grab those, 'cause I will probably need them. Alright, so let's get done what we had done last episode. So, again, used XNet because I was getting some weirdness. So, here we have... Hold on, let me redo my inventory here. Oop. Always got to keep your sword sneakiness. So let's grab all this stuff. This stuff I actually deconstructed. And what I'm working with here is the enchantment equipment. So we'll need an extractor, a applicator, and a factory. Oh, I was short a machine frame. Let me go grab that real quick. I have a feeling there's going to be little things like that that I'm missing here and there. Need a gear. No, I still need that gear. There we go. While we're here. Let's get the factory real quick. Alright, there we go. Yep, extractor, applicator, and factory. So let's go get those put in place. And I will do all the wiring off camera because it's pretty boring. So I'll get that done and I'll be right back. Okay, I just checked with my helmet and it is working. So you just take an item, throw it in, and it enchants it. Can I re-enchant it? Nope. But like that, fire protection, I don't like that one so much. So let's get our extractor down, which doesn't need anything but power. Let's throw that in there, and it also needs books to put it on, to put the enchantment on. So it's pulled it off. So let's put it back in. What did we get this time? Protection and mending. Those are awesome. But it has the curse of vanishing. I don't know what that is. So let's do our pants. Our pants got protection and unbreaking. Nice. Boots, mending, but curse of vanishing. Let's see if we can do our broadsword. Nope. What about our drill? Nope. Didn't think so, but it was worth trying. You can also drop books in. Oh, you can't drop books in here. It has to be gear. Okay. So let's see if that'll take the curse of vanishing off. Yeah, you have to put it in one at a time to get the books off. So the nice thing is you can take the curse of vanishing off. I'm going to need a storage unit over here to hold all these enchantments. Probably also going to need an anvil. Yeah, because that's going to fill up awfully fast. Go ahead and grab these, put a bunch of them over here because I was going to hook that up and dig the tunnel over, but I just don't feel like doing it right now, so I'm going to, I'll just put them back in the, I hate that. These cables stick to everything. You can't open a box or anything with them in your hand. And then we have the applicator, which takes the books and puts them on an item. So let's see what we get on this one. Curse of binding, but ooh. Some good protection 4, nice. Protection 3, unbreaking 3, so we're just going to put those on. Anything that doesn't have a curse at this point is going to be put on. Unbreaking and protection, nice. So let's clear the helmet off again. If I had an anvil, I'd just put that protection 4 back on it, but it still has one more enchant on it. Fire protection, mending, and unbreaking works for me. So there we go. Now we got some better armor and the chance to make it even better. And my understanding is this will work. This will only give you appropriate enchantments. So let's go grab a bow. Let's see if we can get infinity on a bow. Not worried about that. I've got something more fun to do. Which I'm actually going to do. Where do I want to do it? Yeah, I got the cabling right over here to do it. Let's do it back here. Because this is something I'm going to pull out of my magic bag of treats that you guys didn't see. And that is the Wither Builder, the Mob Crusher, and some Wither Dust blocks. Let's see, what else did I need out of here, or did I? I don't believe I needed anything else out of here, because this is going to end up being hooked up. Let's grab a couple. guess I'm going to have to go with an XNet now. Let's go inside and grab a crate real quick. And I'm going to have to go through these wooden storage crates and figure out where all my bees went. I was going to do a bee episode alongside last episode, and then I realized that it was all in those, and I didn't want to go hunting for them, so. But bee episodes are coming soon for everyone that's interested. You know what? I should probably sleep too. No, as long as the mobs stay away, I'll be fine. Let's clear this out a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna pop this down. Pop down our wither builder, which I believe only needs power. So we're going to do that with a wireless transmitter there. And then we're going to take that off. Let's show your working area. Oh, you're turned the way I don't want you turned. Where'd you go? There you are. What happened? Why is this not cooperating? Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, well, did I bring my wrench with me in the bag? I did. Let's see if I can just turn it then, since it won't set down in any other direction. I hate you. But okay, I can work with this. Won't be exactly the way I want it, but I can work with this. Burn, skeleton. You guys were supposed to go away and leave me alone. Now, I'm sure many of you are sitting there going, he's going to build a wither spawner that close to his base, and I will actually muffle it later. But for now, it's just where I'm going to set it up. Because, like I said, these wither dust blocks are pretty awesome things. And just to make myself feel better, I do build it double layer. The way I'm going to accomplish that is, again, I'm going to reach into my bag of tricks. I'm going to pull out a building wand. Let's put the bookshelves away. There we go. Now we'll go. Oh, it's in the wrong mode. Come on. There we go. And then we'll go. Oh, I'm not doubled up on the front side. Forgot I'm gonna need to be able to get to that. Preferably from the bottom. Neat, huh? Alright, and oh, that's right, I'm going to use XNet for this. Alright, so let's put some of this stuff away that I don't need. Doop, doop, doop. Where is it? Controller, connectors, conduits. Okay, I appear to have everything. So let's throw a connector on there. And then cable. And I'm just putting the cable down like this just in case the Wither summoning blast wants to affect it. I don't believe it does, but I want this to be far enough away that I'm not getting beat up while the Wither's getting spawned. So that should be good. Let's cable ourselves up here. Alright. So we're going to put the... Oh, wait, we need to... It's got to be a connector. Oh, come on. There we go. So let's throw a connector here. And off of that, we're going to put our controller and our case. We're going to put our controller here. We're going to put our small storage crate here. And then as close as we can without being dangerously close, because it's a 5x5 and that wall's 2, so 3 away, so 1, 2, 3. I believe right here is where this is going to go. Nope, forward 1 more. Like I said, I have tested this. I do know it works. There we go. Throw it some power down. And then let's cable it up. Except it needed a connector on it. Alright, so that should be... No, it's not close enough to you. Let's move this guy to here. There we go. And that one's powered under there, so let's get this started real quick. Edit channel 1. We're going to make that a item channel. And did I bring that stuff in my magic bag, or do I have to go grab it? Oh, I'm going to have to go grab it. Need skulls and sand. Don't worry, I have plenty more of those over at the mob farm. Let's bring 3 of those. I always end up on that floor when I come back out. Okay, so you can stop showing me your area. Let's go ahead and get this finished off. Then 1 more layer for good measure. Alright. Alright, so back to XNet. So this is the Wither Builder. It is going to be an insert, but it's only going to accept, so it's in whitelist mode, it's only going to accept heads and soul sand. And moving a single at a time is fine. This is going to be a insert, or no, this is going to be an extract single Wither Skull soul sand. Then we're going to create a second channel, also for items, and that's going to make the mob crush. Oh, made that extract. Needs to be an insert. This is going to be a extract. And this is going to be an insert. Alright, so everything that comes out of the mob crusher is going to go into the block, and only heads are going to go into that. And that should be all the programming that needs. Let's give it a Let's give it a quick test. So, and there's our wither. Let's step back a little bit. And he's going to burst. But he's going to stay in the box. And then he dies. This thing kills him almost instantly. And there's another star. So if we were to put all these skulls and things in here, watch what happens. It's a, you know, let's switch this insert, you know, this extract into stacks, just so it goes faster. Uh-oh. Starting to get witherlicious up in here. So I can actually set this up for automation in the future just by hooking up an import and export crafter system to this chest, telling it put in 3 skulls and it's either 4 or 5 soul sand, get another star, and it will just run forever. As you can see, I can just stand here and wait for nethers to happen, or withers to happen. It is a little slower than I'd like, but I didn't get an advanced connector for the extract here. I think an advanced connector there would extract faster. Yes, that's the fastest I'm allowed to extract, unfortunately. But it's keeping a wither built at all times, so. So there we have it. Infinite withers within spitting distance of the base. I think I can spit that far. Let's see here. Let's see, that's what. Let's go with it for the average right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 feet. I think I can, or 7 meters. It might be a little tough, but I think I could do it. Theoretically, this, because of how safe this is, this could be in my basement. Because as you see, it's not even breaking any of the dirt blocks around it. It's just working. It looks like that was the last wither we're going to get, so 14 new nether stars. Oh, no, there was one more. 15 nether stars worth. Just like that. And anytime I need more, I can just go set more in the box out there. Oh, I forgot to go down one more. There we go. So that rounds out that bit. Hang on to those because I'm going to need those for other projects. Go ahead and throw those in. Let's throw these guys up in here. I do have the builder with a fortune quarry card. Don't know that I'm going to use it though. You know, the more I got to thinking about it, you know, I have this. What do I need that for? What I do want to look into, and I'm going to have to look up how it works, is compact machines. Now what these do is these create a multi-block, in this case a 3x3, and I think that's the inside dimension is only, so that'd make the inside dimension only 1 block, or is it? See, I don't understand exactly how it works. I don't understand if I get a 3x3 with the small compact machine. Why is it not showing me? Normal. Oh, it is. This is showing 3x3 here on all of them. Even though that can't be right. Oh, here we go. We hit shift on them. Provides a 3x3 room. There we go. provides a 5x5, a 7x7, a 9x9, an 11x11, or 13x13. And then there's items missing. Oh, because I don't have the right, I'm not on the right thing. There we go. Now we've got it. And that gives us tunnels and redstone tunnels, which go up against the walls, and that makes that entire side of this block. Because this is what you see in the world. It's this one block, but you get this. And so this tunnel gets you an input and output to it through that wall. So that's going to definitely be a need for XNet there to get things in and out. The personal shrinking device, I believe, is what you use to get into them, and the miniaturization field is something you use to build them. Like I said, I need to look up how to work these. I know the very, very basics, and so what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to build an ore processing room, probably a 9x9 sized one in there, to process all of this ore and make it available to the system. So that this can just chug away and spit it in there, and if I end up going ahead and using the builder and making it clear out massive amounts of area, I'll have that as well. But it looks like we're at wrapping up point because we're at about 31 minutes right now. So like, share, and subscribe. Sorry there wasn't actually a whole lot to do here. You guys have seen the Britannia setup I already had. So I'm going to go ahead and rebuild that off camera. It's just going to be up here instead of down there. So I'm just going to build it up here, make it look kind of nice, kind of get some serious mana generation going on. I've got plenty of room in here. If you see, I've got bricks there, and that's to support this here. And I'm not sure what I want to grow up here. I at least want grass, so I got to get grass up here, and that's going to take getting some silk touch. Although I do have a silk touch pick, just have to go get it. So Britannia room, and just so that it doesn't look goofy, all of the dirt ceilings have real floors underneath them. Tried to do something creative with the build. I kind of like it. I don't know, it needs something more. My smeltery changed a little bit in size and shape. Oh, the tree farm. Let's look at what's going on at the tree farm here. As you can see, I am definitely losing wood. Although I have a lot more wood now compared to when I checked on it last. But then again, I also stuffed this system chock full of bone meal. So I'm going to have to look for an alternative fuel system. Probably going to look into biogas, because my understanding of how biogas works, got to clear these out because I've gotten all the things from them. My understanding of biogas is the more unique things that I put in the biogas generator, the faster I get biogas out. And since I can just set up automated farms that are just going to do their own thing off in the corners and not have to even think about them, let alone use them, I'm just going to let them go. Let them go to town. Probably going to start on this floor, using this floor for the refined storage automation stuff, for the craft on demand stuff, so that I can come in here and say machine frame. And granted, I'm never going to have to worry about glass because I've got the glass machine down there, but it'll just have a machine over here that stamps out a tin gear real quick, throws it, uses it to make a machine frame and hands it to me. I know that's a bad example of an item, but let's find something more complicated, like say an exchange, something that we'd actually use a lot of. And that's actually the biggest deal. Oh, here's an example of something we'll use all the time that'll definitely get automated. This chest and this chest are going to get crafting units on them, because now I'm probably going to have to put a crafting unit deal up here, or whatever the particular block is called, and tell it to put it into a chest, and then pipe the iron, gold, silicone, and diamonds into there, and the redstone into here, and maybe get this configured better to do more than just speed upgrades. and then have an import bus on this back into the system. Because as long as I tell it, put these things in here and you will get back, it doesn't care where it gets it from. As long as I tell it, you put these items in and you will get back blah blah item, as long as it gets that item back into the system through an input, it doesn't care. Like I said, we're overtime now because I kept talking. Like, share, subscribe. Give me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. Let me know what you think of the new house. I'm actually kind of proud of it, but you may think it's hideous. So, and I welcome your feedback. I won't necessarily agree with it, but I do welcome it. Patreon links in the description, and I'm gonna, I'm saying I'm going to now, but it should already be done as far as you guys have seen. I'm going to start doing multiple videos a day, which is what I've been doing, and building them up in a pile, and then passing them off through YouTube with the scheduler, so that a new video shows up every day at noon. That is my current goal, is every day at noon a new video for you guys. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.